I would like to congratulate youth engaged in wetlands and partners for hosting the East Atlantic Flyway Youth Forum. At a critical time to redouble efforts to protect migratory birds and the wetlands they inhabit, I am deeply encouraged by the tenacity and commitment of young people globally, leading the charge to conserve ecosystems on which we all depend. Healthy wetlands are critical to the survival of millions of birds, including 300 species that cross the East Atlantic Flyway every year. Traveling thousands of miles from the Arctic to southern Africa, these birds stop at wetland sites for water, food and shelter along often perilous journeys. Due to a combination of wetlands loss, environmental degradation, and increasingly climate change, the flyway for these birds is under severe threat. We have lost 35% of the world's wetlands since 1970, contributing to a decline of 81% of inland wetland species and 36% of coastal and marine species. And today, wetlands are disappearing 3 times faster than forests, putting 1 million species, including migratory birds, at risk. To protect these species, we have to conserve and restore wetlands ecosystems on which they and 40% of all global species depend. With their critical services for human and planetary health, there is an enormous opportunity and urgency to conserve and restore wetlands. As biodiversity hotspots with enormous capacity to store carbon and protect communities from climate impacts, wetlands are critical solutions to the connected biodiversity loss and climate crisis and achieving a sustainable and equitable future. They thus need to be a critical element of the post-2020 Global Biodiversity Framework to be adopted at COP15 of the Convention on Biological Diversity and integrated into nationally determined contributions on the road to COP26 of the UN Climate Change Convention. It will take all of us working together to reverse the accelerating loss of wetlands and protect their benefits for people and nature. We need unprecedented action from all corners of society, governments, business, civil society, and youth. I am truly inspired by the engagement from youth conservation networks such as the Youth Engaged in Wetlands and others here today, setting the bar for stronger, coherent, and inclusive action on wetlands and broader biodiversity loss. Your voices and actions are critical to raising awareness of the urgency and opportunities to scale nature-based solutions such as wetlands to the myriad global challenges we face. I am thrilled by the increasing diverse participation of young people in the designation of wetlands of international importance, in wetland management and restoration, in education and public awareness campaigns, and working to promote the wise use of wetlands for communities' income-earning activities. We see a huge youth engagement in our global campaigns, both World Wetlands Day on 2nd of February and our ongoing 50th anniversary of the Convention on Wetlands, where youth have been a key partner to engage all actors to step up actions to protect wetlands. With the UN General Assembly's recent resolution proclaiming 2nd of February as World Wetlands Day, we have a huge opportunity to work together to drive even stronger awareness of wetlands values to people and nature. With the biggest stake in our planetary future, the voices of youth need to be heard to change hearts and minds and to drive political change and scale up investments in wetland conservation. I wish you a very successful forum and look forward to enhancing collaboration and engagement of youth and together turning the tide on wetlands and broader biodiversity loss for a sustainable future.